Let's get it. Another round, another day.
Yes, sir. Okay. Man, I'm trying to get okay, I got everything tapped in. Before we even get to it, man, I gotta make sure everything clackety clacking. Oh, clickety clacks. Okay, we in there. Uh, we gonna get straight in. You want to get straight into it, or you want to do some little small talk? What you want to do, man? You know what I mean? Did you already? You know what I
Straight
mean?
we didn't chop the bobos. We didn't done our little, personal time, off the record time. Let's give the people what they want, man.
Oh, okay, he's trying to get straight into it. All right, man. Well, you know what I mean? It's the Bench Mob Podcast. Hey, man, I'm your boy Broadway Beats. I got Neef with me, aka Mr. Perp. If you want to get perped up, you got to be a Vikes fan, and you're gonna get real perped up. But, hey, before we even get
So
into, let me hold on. Before we even get into the podcast, I just want to know, what would you rock? Like, you know what I'm saying? First game, a game opener. You know what I'm saying? Since you do be with the fits, man. You know what I'm saying? What would you go with, man? Let me know.
so this year I'm gonna go with all black because we going to a funeral. It's a night game. Actually, no, I take that back. I don't want to go all black because it is a night game. I'm gonna actually go with my Vikings hoodie that's all camo because we going hunting. We going bearskin hunting. We finna get us a bearskin rug. We gonna put them on the floor. We gonna have us a couple of digs on the floor with us, and
Yep.
we gonna have us a good time. Cause that's what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my camo Vikings hoodie with my camo Vikings hat. Cause it's time to go bear hunting.
Okay. Oh, we gotta step. We gotta go to the. Is it in the shy or where it's at? It's in. It's at the crib.
Hey, baby, we in the shy Monday
Oh
night
yeah.
in game. Let's put them to shame.
We gonna have to put them in the. What they be saying? Put them in the car. They gonna have to go in the car and drive all the way home once we go there. But yeah. Um. Yeah, man, that sound okay. The camo, I ain't never think about that. I don't even think I got no, camo wear for the sports team. Damn, you definitely going hunting.
Thank you, the Vikes. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start letting niggas see how I really get down this year. I'm gonna really start putting some pictures out. I'm gonna put my Instagram out so y'all can really see how a real Viking fan flows week to week.
Yeah, y'all definitely got to get it because when it gets cracking, man, you definitely need his Instagram. He even be at the house with it. So like, you know what I'm saying? Some people they get perked up and they go to the game and man, he'll be at the house perked up. Even with the homeboys perked up. Hey, it don't matter where he at, man. He gonna represent. So, hey,
Bro,
man.
listen here. I have a Viking mouse pad for my computer, and
Oh,
that's all I'm gonna say.
oh yeah, man. He got it. Okay. All right. So okay, we're gonna get straight into the Bench Mob podcast. Appreciate anybody for tapping in with us, man. Take some time to hit the
Facts.
like button. You know what I'm saying? Share this. Go ahead and subscribe if you can. Yeah, so we gonna get into it, man. Hey, you got as you can see, man, the NBA and the NFL is down right now. Ain't nothing really going on. Ain't no games to really cover. So hey, we gonna just talk about what's really been going on in both leagues, man. Victor Wembanyama, he's been cleared to play after having a blood clot scare. What does this return mean to the Spurs this season? And are they really gonna make a real push, man? What you think, Neef?
Oh man, I think they're gonna be right, man. I think they're gonna push for a playoff berth. I think they're definitely a top eight ball club in the West, especially with Wemby. DeAndre Fox should be 100%.
The
Um,
Aaron.
excuse me, facts.
I did that last
Um,
week. Don't trip.
I know we both can fumble, but I appreciate the scoop up.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Fox,
Yeah.
he should be 100%. They
Okay.
drafted the young bull. I think he's gonna be a good piece. They drafted the rookie of the year before, dude from Kentucky. I mean, from Kentucky, from UConn. So I believe they're going. I think they're going. Like I said, be at least an 8 seed, maybe even higher, depending on, how much uh Victor's game is evolved. But yeah, I definitely think they're gonna be one of them teams to reckon with, man. And I like what they did as far as like the bench players they went and got. They went and got old boy from Boston to back up at the center position.
Right.
So yeah, I think they're gonna be decent, man. Like I said, I'm definitely an 8 seed or better.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm expecting because, like, okay, so put it like this. I thought they did well last year with Chris Paul, and so I think they kind of was probably gonna be a playoff team then, or at least like a play-in team. So adding De'Aaron Fox, man, I just think that's just taking them up another level. The athleticism, them two gonna be able to bring. It's gonna be really tough to guard. We already see how De'Aaron Fox worked with bigs because he played a little bit with Sabonis, and that went well. So we know he's gonna be able to fit into the system well. It's just gonna be real tough to guard the two. Damn the other players. They just gotta be able to fit in. You know what I'm saying? Like they just gotta be able to catch and shoot the ball and play their roles. Cause let's be honest, man, ain't too many other players about to really be getting too many looks, man. It's all gonna be De'Aaron Fox and Wemby. So defensive wise, we already know they're gonna make a impact on defense as a team, just with him. But look, all the small talk. I do think they're gonna. I believe that they should make it to the playoffs. But shit, the West is tough. So
It's
I'm,
definitely gonna be tough.
it's
I
gonna be
just think
tough.
that they're building a team with this new blueprint of positionless basketball. Think
Yeah,
about it. They draft basically the same player type 2 years back to back with
yeah,
Harper and old boy Castle. That's
right.
pretty much the same type of a combo guard. Could big enough to play some small forward if you need, but really a two guard, point guard combo. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah,
when
true.
that defense, offense, like they're and then with Wemby, like Wemby's he might be the first. Well, no, he wouldn't be the first because Joker is the first to me.
What?
Center slash point guard. Like you run really your offense through him. He leads the team in assists. I could
True,
see
true.
Victor being something similar to that. Maybe definitely not on the same level as a Joker, as far as like double digit assists every game. But I could see him having that type of triple double average
Right.
success just because of what they're gonna do with him and the players he has around him.
And you gotta always take in consideration he can impact the game. He don't gotta have a lot of assists. He's still gonna have
That's what I'm
blocks.
saying. Like
You feel me? He gonna have
that's what I'm
blocks and
saying.
things like that.
His stat sheet is gonna be uh, 18. I'd say 18 or better points, double digit rebounds. If they make the playoffs, he's definitely 6 assists or better,
Right.
and then leading the league in blocks at like damn near
Three,
three a game.
yeah, about 3 or 4 for sure. Like no
So,
questions about it.
and like you said, he's an alien, so he's gonna average 1.9, 1.6 steals a game too.
Shit, he might average 2. So hey,
That's what
cause
I'm saying. He
he's
might. That's why I
active.
said one. He's
He,
seven. He's what 4, 7'5".
but not just 7'5". He's active as hell at 7'5" though. You feel me?
Seven
He's
five
real active.
active, and his handle is decent, is getting better. His jumper is decent, is pure. It don't look weird. He ain't coming from no weird angle. Like it's gonna be tough, man. Like
Oh
the
yeah,
only thing that can set him back is injuries. Like what happened
yeah.
to him recently. Like that's the only thing that can set him back.
I agree. Yeah, man, you summed it up. I ain't got really too much to say about that. So speaking on the Spurs, I mean, Chris Paul was just over there at the Spurs. Well, since the season ended, he chose to go ahead and take his talents to Los Angeles with the Clippers. Right now, he's on this farewell tour. I just want you to take a moment and talk about how much of an impact CP3 really is going to leave on the game. And then I just want to know, like, where do you think he's going to be on your all-time point guard list? You know?
Well, it's tough, man. It's tough, man, because I really don't like the pump.
Oh,
I
damn.
never have. Um, it's just something about him, man, and that's the issue with me and my an analyst of players is if I don't really fuck with you, it's
It's
hard
over.
for me to give you. I can give you your credit because there's certain players that you just can't deny. He's not one of them. I think his game was always predicated on using the rules to the best of his ability.
Right.
Um, I don't really think he's a genuinely good guy, and what I mean
Damn.
by that is I don't think he's truly loved by his teammates.
Damn, for
Could
real?
be I could be wrong, but I've never really seen anyone really have glowing words to say about him other than his guys, like niggas that really rock with him, like Melo and Bron, and maybe a few. He's definitely now as far as talent goes. We're gonna go on his talent. On his talent, he's definitely a top 15, top 10 point guard all time. I can't deny his numbers. I can't deny what his impact on winning.
Right.
But with all of that said, overall, how I feel about him, I hope no one cheers for him other than the teams that he plays for. He goes to any other stadium, he tries to get his farewell tour. They don't even pull out nothing. No red carpet, no
Damn.
nothing. Because he's a sucker. He's always been a sucker to me, and his son is a sucker. How about that? I'm gonna
Damn.
say that too. That's just because he's the same head and he looks just like his daddy. So too.
Man, my boy on garbage. Okay. All right, but wait. Where did you never tell me where you put him on your all-time point guard list? Does he make the all-time
Said
list for you?
15, top 10. I said all time, top 15,
Okay, top
top
15.
10. They really give you, and I'm saying ass into either one. So you give them 10 or you give them, you choose. I told you how I feel about the
Man, my guy Neef is on bull. Okay. All right, man. Man, let me gather my thoughts real quick. I'm trying to gather my thoughts. I'm thinking about, man, this man hating. All right, damn, he don't like CP3. I'm still can't get that out of my head. Okay. All right, so man, I'm gonna be honest, man. Chris Paul, the impact that he gonna leave on the game to me is gonna be that true point guard. You know what I'm saying? Assist first, score later mentality. I feel like Mr. Alley Oop, man. He was the reason why the alley oop, the pick and roll alley oop started. You know what I'm saying, with him and Tyson Chandler. So you know what I'm saying. He always gonna have an impact as far as the pick and roll as a point guard. Like I said, being able to get his players involved, just having a dog mentality. He was, like you said, he ain't the best out the bunch, but at the same time, man, you can't. I mean, you gotta respect his game. I mean, he's like Karl Malone. You gotta respect the damn game, regardless if you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't my favorite. I'm gonna be honest. He ain't my favorite point guard, but I do think, like, man, if you looking to be a true point guard, you role model your game after CP3. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you like a small guard and you ain't that big, you know.
Top
Um,
10, 15.
huh?
Where does he fall in your top 10, top 15 all time?
On my all time list, Chris Paul is probably like shit. He's probably like he probably fall back. I don't know. He in my top 20. I can't really put him in a certain position, but he in my top 20. It's some great point guards. You got man, I damn near got Kevin Johnson above him, and Kevin Johnson ain't really do nothing. But that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock with him till the wheels fall off. But I mean, he up there. I probably would put him over John Stockton, even though John Stockton is greater than him as far as a player, but like skills for skill, I'll probably put him above John. But impact, John gonna always be that guy because he lead with assists. But yeah, man, he top 20, man. I could keep rumbling and just to go back into he top 20, man. I don't think he make the top 10 for me. Nah, he ain't in
Hell
the top
no.
10. He ain't in the top 10. But I do
Yeah,
respect his game for sure.
you have to. He's been playing 27 years.
Yeah, his knees is old, but okay. Moving on to the NFL, man. Tyreek Hill, man, he fell short of 1,000 yards last season. That was like his worst year in the last four seasons. What are your expectations for Tyreek Hill this year in this season? Just Tyreek.
Have you ever seen a Trans Am that needed an oil change?
That's Tyreek.
That got a change and still didn't have that pimp juice no more when he had to go against them Dodge Chargers and them Maseratis and Ferraris. That's what that he's 30 now.
Yeah.
His speed is declined a titcher smith. Not a lot, but just enough. And he's always been little diddle, and he's not a true pure receiver. He was a running back that was converted to receiver.
True.
So he's not a real eye hand coordination type receiver. It's certain routes that you can run with him. He doesn't have the complete route tree. So I don't see him doing much of nothing. He might do better than what he did last year because hopefully, I don't wish that on nobody. Injury. He's healthier this year, but I don't see him. That's the best thing the Dolphins could do is run their offense through that running back.
That's
Everything else is secondary with these receivers. Don't rely on Tua and these receivers. You need to rely on that running back. That's y'all best bet is Dolphins as a team. Because if you do rely on these receivers, y'all see they ain't never been proven to do you no good. That neither one of them, Waddle or him, they're both basically the same type of receiver.
yeah. That's fact. You speaking
So
facts?
to answer your question, he's 30 years old. I don't see him. He's never. If he sniffs 1,000, it's because he had like two stellar or three to four stellar games where he just went crazy for like 200. If he's got to do the steady hundreds to try to get to that 1,000, it ain't gonna happen. Because like I said, he doesn't have the ability to just get you 16 catches in a game unless you're gonna throw 17 bubble screens.
Yeah. That's facts. I can feel that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that he gonna do decent. I know like last year he only had like 900 yards or something. So before that, the years before that, he was somewhere between like 13 to 1,700 yards. So I definitely expect for him to reach up to them thousands, but it might just be the system. He might need to be in a better system with a better quarterback. it's something that could utilize him a little bit more because, like you said, he in his 30s, man. Um, Most wide receivers in the NFL, they only make it to about like 32, 33. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, these bodies don't last like they used to. You know what I'm saying? There ain't that many Jerry Rices or Chris Carters or none of that, man. These guys, they don't last more than 11 years, 12 years. So his body's probably already shaken up, like you said. But I do expect for him to have a more successful season as a receiver. But I don't damn near depend on the Dolphins winning no games. That's just me being honest. So it really don't matter if he get yards or not, because the Dolphins ain't going nowhere. So that's my take
True.
on that.
That's definitely true. But like I said, I just feel like if he was more of a like if he was more Steve Smith, then I might give him the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? Like Steve Smith, he as much as you can say there's to me they're almost similar. The only difference is Steve Smith had way better hands. Like this dude's hands, they're not stone, but he ain't got that. His hands on Madden got to be low.
Yeah, but see, I just think it might be the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? That he's dealing with. Like you just got to put him in the right system.
Tua is accurate.
He,
Tua is one of the most accurate quarterbacks, I think,
but
in college football history.
yeah, but
Like
you said it bubble pass. You got to bubble pass him. So I'm just basically saying if they
that's
don't, you got to
that
take
you
more
can't
chances with them. That's what I'm
no.
saying.
That's, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's his gift. You get him a block or two in space. He's a jitterbug speed. He ain't Barry Sanders and shaking dudes, but when he's able to cut back and do certain movements like that, he can get the leverage because he's quick still.
Yeah, facts.
But what I'm saying is just him being able to take the top off of a defense. I don't know if he's got that game in, game out like he used to get, like to you said, 1,300, 1,700. Like, if he cracks 1,000, I would be shocked. That would be me. He really went off this year.
He got to. Otherwise, his career is over with. If he don't do that, then he's really on a decline. So we
I
tried to
think
use the injury. I was hoping the injury was gonna be the reasons. You get what I'm saying? So um,
I think Waddle is gonna get more of the attention especially out the gate, just because people he's got the name. So I think people are still gonna leverage his way, and Waddle's gonna get a lot more looks, and that's eventually gonna flip to where everyone's doubling Waddle and taking their chances one on one with Tariq and seeing that it ain't that bad if it ain't a bubble screen.
yeah. All right. Well, man, Russell Wilson, man, he kicking off his first season with the New York Giants, man, at 36 years old. Man, what kind of impact do you think Russell Wilson is gonna have with this team, man, with the Giants?
Let me start by saying Russell Wilson in the Giants jersey is nasty work.
Mm,
Russell Wilson in the Steelers jersey, nasty work.
nasty.
Russell Wilson in the Denver jersey, nasty work. Now, back to Russell Wilson and what he's going to do with the Giants.
Yeah, right.
He's going to do exactly what we've seen this movie. I've said this on the pod a couple of times now. When these old guys get to the end of their rope, just like a Chris Paul, and they want this farewell tour, they're gonna get the reality of Father Time. He is gonna be booed right on out of there by week 4, and they're gonna be going with that young bull. That's what's gonna happen. He's not gonna have no success. He's gonna do the mediocrest, and they still gonna lose. He's gonna be right up out of his job by week 4. Week
Damn.
5 at the longest. Him and Sierra be tap dancing right back to the A.
Boy, we're making babies. Moving right along. I'm gonna be honest, man. I can tell you the truth. I can tell you the truth. Russell Wilson is gonna start off decent as hell, So you can expect the New York Giants to probably win 4 out of 6 games. That's decent. But I feel like he's decent enough to stay healthy and make it through the full year. So if he do, they gonna probably be just short of making the playoffs, or if they do make it to the playoffs, man, he gonna be a bum, or he gonna get hurt. So you know what I'm saying? He just got to. To me, with Russell Wilson, he don't really, he ain't really been really. He ain't really did shit. Let's be real. He ain't really did shit since he got him the championship ring with Beast Mode. We still believing in a guy that got a Super Bowl ring 1 year and then fumbled it the second year when he could have double backed it, or maybe it was 2 and 3 years. I can't remember, but yeah, we talking about somebody like that. So the ring he got with the Seahawks, that shit was luck for him. He wasn't the great one. The thing that was great was the defense. So to me, if you don't surround Russell Wilson with a great overall team, a decent offense and a great defense, it's no hopes. It don't even matter what else is going. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you try to do. So the Giants, they don't got that. So deuces,
But
they out of
in
there.
that, I just want you to do, if you can, I don't know if you can, but can you look up their first 5 games this coming season?
The Giants.
Yes.
Oh, no problem. No, man, we can definitely do that. Let me see. See what it say.
I believe you're going to have to eat your words, and I haven't seen their schedule.
No, man. We just listen. 4 out of 6 games ain't bad. They got the Washington football team, the Dallas
So that's a loss.
Cowboys. The Dallas
That's a
Cowboys.
loss.
No, they can beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys ain't. They struggle with
Where,
with
where,
division teams. Then they got Kansas
where,
City.
oh, where is the Cowboy game at?
It's in Dallas.
Oh, yeah, definitely lost. Go ahead.
No,
So
I
they're
don't
0
think they're
2
gonna
to
lose that. I think they're gonna be 1-1 right there. And then they got Kansas
1.
City. They gonna be 0-2. That's the 2 games right there. Kansas City. That's the 2 games. Then they got Los Angeles. They gonna win that. They got a chance to
Los
win it.
Angeles, Los Angeles who?
Chargers. They got a chance to
And
win
where?
in Los
Where?
Angeles. They ain't got no home games right now.
That's a West Coast
Oh
trip.
no,
They
no,
lost
no.
that week.
My bad. No, it's my bad. It's at New York. My bad. It's at New York.
Oh, okay. Well, then they might win that one. So now they're 2 and 2.
Then they got New Orleans. They can win that.
They could definitely win that. Now they're 3 and 2. That's their first 5 games.
3-2.
That's you're saying 3 and 2. I'm now go.
I
That's
said
what you're
4. All
saying.
I said was 4 out of 6. But okay, you might be right.
That's
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this
that's what
next game.
that's
Philadelphia,
two.
Philadelphia.
Who's the next game? Oh, they're
Philly.
getting smacked.
Yeah, they get
They're
smacked,
three.
but then they got Denver, so they got a chance.
Oh, they're losing that one too. They're in Mile High, ain't they?
They is. But see, that Philly game is in New York, so they got a
Doesn't
chance.
matter. They're still losing that one. They not beating Philly this next year. Only way they
Okay,
beating
so
Philly
you
this
saying,
next
so you
year is
so you
hurt.
saying they gonna be 3? They gonna be 6? You saying they gonna be 3-6?
And they're going to be 0
I
and 2
mean,
to start. The
they're gonna be three
listen, I
out of.
said
They're gonna be 3-4. That's what you saying.
this is what no, this is what you that's what you said.
I
This
said
is
they
what
was
I
gonna be
said.
4 out of 6. That's what I said.
But after the record and you saw the record, wouldn't you still think 4 out of 6?
I brought up Denver, so that means you said they was gonna lose the next 2. That would be 3 out of 4. That's what it would have been.
I'm, I'm saying this to begin with. They
Go ahead.
lose the first games. You said 1-1.
You said
I'm
they
saying
lose.
they lose the first two
They don't
games.
be losing to the Cowboys though. The Cowboys struggle with them. That's a division game, brother. You know division games is hard.
Hey, this is my words, not yours. Let
Okay.
me do me.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Do you,
0 and
brother?
2. Yes, brother. 0 and 2. The Boo Birds come out. You
Kansas
know they
City.
are.
Kansas.
Kansas City, they get smacked. Now he's really time for him to sit on out. They give him one more run. He wins this game. Then he
He's
loses the next game.
he's not losing
Now
to
he's
New Orleans. They beat New Orleans. You know they beating the Saints.
that's what's gonna get him on the bench.
Oh,
Somehow he loses to New Orleans.
you saying they
I'm
gonna lose?
telling you, bro. Think
Okay,
about it.
listen.
Russell is not the answer. And when they drafted that young bull, the
But
writings are on the wall,
listen,
man.
what
He's
I'm
got to
saying, but listen.
basically first place out the gate for him not to lose his job.
But see, last year he did decent. So what I'm saying is he did straight. You acting like he just fumbled the Rooski the whole beginning of the season. He was decent against
Bro,
some what?
you know as well as I do, Russell Wilson is not that guy
I
anymore.
ain't
He was
say he was
never
that guy,
really
but he can win you a couple games. I'm not saying he's the guy. We know he ain't the guy. He's over with.
outside of Malik Neighbors. Who else on that offense do you worry about?
I don't worry about none of them. But what I'm saying is, all I'm saying is,
So
you
you're
can't
not
count.
saying
What I'm saying is,
you're saying Russell's gonna have to put on the cape.
yeah, he might can do it just because he get lucky like that. So I'm not saying that
Shit,
it's again, huh?
shit.
He's
Hey,
you know what I'm saying,
we
but
gonna see.
yeah,
We gonna see.
bench my podcast. Just know, y'all remember what I said, man. I said I believe he going 4 out of 6. But if we was to put that seventh game in there, it'd have been 4 out of 7. So you know what I'm
And
saying?
remember
That
what I
means 4 out of 7. That means they would have won 4 and lost 3. He said they would have lost the first 4. They would have been
no.
they would have been 0 in I mean they'd have been 2-4 is what you saying.
And he's right on out the door, and him and Sierra is back in the A, two-stepping.
Okay. All right, I can feel you on that. I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I rest my case. I feel you. You might be right. We gonna come back to this later when the games come up, and we gonna check and see what really went down. So you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna hold you to your word, and if I gotta eat crow, I'm gonna have to eat crow. Or you know what I'm saying. I ain't tripping on it, man. So
Brother, it's all love.
I'm gonna tell y'all too. Listen, I'm one that hold it accountable. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna tell y'all. Look, I'm gonna come with my head down, and I'm gonna let y'all know. But all right, man. So we going to the next segment, which is called bench or start, man. You either bench or you gonna start it. Whatever happens, hey man, you just let me know. So Neef, man, bench or start. Joel Embiid or Hakeem the Dream.
Oh my goodness. I mean, you know I gotta start Elijah Wan the Dream and bench old bad knees Jones, man.
Damn.
If it wasn't for the fact that that boy's kneecaps is older than a tin can on Broadway,
Why you got to be on
that
Broadway
it's
though?
just yeah, because you know Broadway's good for some old trash in the cut.
True.
You know, it's it's the north side. We love it, but goddamn, sometimes it is what it is. But nah, he's out of here. His
Damn.
kneecaps is gone. His health is always shaky. Think about this, and this is what's gonna blow your mind.
All right.
He's been injury prone since his rookie
Yeah.
season. This shit happened like the last 2-3 years. This is something that has been his problem his entire career. So with
True.
that being said, the fact that he was able to sneak out and get him an MVP is amazing. I never doubt, it's not like I'm saying it's a super landslide, but the fact that Elijah Wan was available and he got an MVP and he got a Marine and he was at one point the best player in the NBA, and I think he won it that same year. And he bust Shaq's young ass. It's just. I mean, you just got to start him. It's like
Damn.
it's a no.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna have to go with the new. I'm gonna have to go with the new school, man. Like, yeah, Elijah Wan was the dude and all that, but I'm just gonna say, like, okay, so you said all the flaws, but damn, a healthy Joel Embiid to me beats Hakeem any day. So You know what I'm saying? He's a little bit more versatile. He can shoot that three. He can pass just like Hakeem. He got the fadeaway, the footwork. He got all that. But like you said, he definitely is injury prone. But if I took away if I just took him minus the injuries, I'm going with Joel. If I go with the stats and everything you got, I'm going with Joel because in a perfect world, we wouldn't probably put him in the same situations. Like we wouldn't force him to be out there if he really needs to sit it down. You know what I'm saying? And so to me, it just depends on it's just how the franchise handled him. I think they handled him all wrong. They just been putting him out there, and he ain't never really just been 100%. They look at it like shit. We can get out as much as we can from you right now, and we ain't tripping. If you can play, he can go. Get him out there. So, but I'm gonna go with Elijah. I'm gonna go with Embiid, man. Know what I mean? I couldn't go. We can't just on that one. I can't just go double up on Elijah one. So man, we gonna push on. Bench or start, man. Isaiah Thomas or Russell Westbrook.
Tough. I'm gonna go. Mm, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Westbrook just off of a few reasons. One, what Westbrook was able to do with averaging a triple double and getting the MVP, that was legendary. That hadn't been done since Oscar Robinson. The fact that he was able to do it again, I think another year, a couple of years with, I know he did it. Believe with the Wizards. So it wasn't like it was just a 1 year, trick off. And he was able to just carry teams and really was an athletic freak and just had a motor that just was second to none. Versus Zeke, there's a few reasons why I don't really want to start him and I'd bench his ass. One is the eyebrows.
See, you just be picking
Got,
anything.
he got them eyebrows like a caterpillar or something growing on his
Yeah, they
eyes or
is
something.
thick. Hey, they is thick. I ain't gonna lie.
It's just weird. And then that smile has never been genuine. And and I told you that, hey, Chi-Town niggas sue me. Yeah, y'all done burnt your bridges too many times with me. So he's a Chi-Town. So you know how I feel about them. Can't trust them. So with that being said, his game is what it is. He had a good team around him. He had a great coach. I'm not like slighting Isaiah in any of the slights. He's actually top 10 guard in my book. But as far as like over Westbrook, I definitely would take Westbrook and start him over Isaiah Thomas.
Damn.
And that's just facts.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I was gonna go Isaiah Thomas because he was with the Bad Boy Pistons, and they did some legendary stuff. They even locked down Mike, got them a ring. Um, some things that a lot of teams can't really say they did. Because when Mike got on his run, you couldn't beat him. So um, that's why he was gonna be on my. I was gonna start him, but then I think about the athleticism Russell Westbrook got, the poise, the dog he got. He ain't to me. He ain't the best teammate, but I think the older Westbrook is the guy you would love to play with. The younger guy was a little more frustrated. He didn't know how to control his attitude. But I think overall, like you said, man, the triple doubles is what got me for sure, and the MVP, and doing like you said, doing the triple double multiple times. Hey, they damn near beat the LeBron team with the OKC team. So he damn near had a chance. If it wasn't for LeBron, he probably would have got him a ring. So I don't think I'm gonna ever see a point guard as talented as Russell Westbrook all around. So I had to go ahead and start Russell Westbrook just because of all of the talent he brings. You know what I'm saying? The leadership. All right, so bench or start. Adrian Peterson or LaDainian Thomason, LT.
This is the one I didn't want to have to answer, man. This is the one I actually want you to go first.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah, we know we don't never switch it up like
All
this, but
right,
I want to hear what a real Skull Gang member is gonna say too.
man. I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah, I'm putting
man.
you in.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I do. Adrian Peterson, that's my guy. I love Adrian Peterson, but on bench or start out of this situation, who I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna have to go with LT, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. Mr. Touchdown King. I'm gonna have to go with the Touchdown King. I ain't never seen nobody break them records like that. LT was killing. So I like I like LT's game. I'm gonna be honest. I just like how slick he is, how smooth, how quick he is. I like everything about him. Look, the reason why Adrian Peterson ain't make my list is because, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. He just keep fucking up. So he's done off of my list right now. He like Floyd Mayweather. Oh damn, why I gotta say that? I gotta keep it pushing. But yeah, he just keep messing up, man. He get in trouble whooping the kids. He just be doing too much, man. He hit and run. He just be doing a whole bunch of stuff, man. So um, on a merit on value, he didn't make my cut, but he definitely got some wonderful stats. He's definitely one of the best running backs I've seen. But man, LT to me, I don't know. He just always was the guy to me. So that's one of my tops. LT.
Starting benching AP. Oh man,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna have to bench LT, man. I gotta do it, man. And the reason why I'm doing it
Go ahead.
is I feel like AP didn't get the love that he should have got. I feel like if you give AP a Phillip Rivers or a Drew Brees and Antonio Gates, and I believe they had like Big Boston at receiver at the time, and he was off the juice, looking real roided up. They had a decent squad. You know, Adrian was running with fucking Tavares Jackson at quarterback, and I can't even remember the receivers' names, but Bernard
Man.
Berry
Yeah.
and Marcus Robinson, and
True.
like, come on, man, like he had Percy and Favre that one year, but that was it. Outside of that, it was all AP, and I just so happened to see AP live and in color when he broke the rushing record. I was at the game. So I got to see how he made NFL players look like high school players. Like the only thing I've ever seen close to running like that against a team was something I seen in high school, where Jermaine Washington went crazy for like 8 carries and 200 and something yards against Henry when they beat Henry that 70 something to nothing and broke the scoring title for the state of Minnesota at the time.
Damn.
Like that was the closest thing I seen to something like that was Adrian Peterson against the Chargers going for 296. Because you got to think to go for 296, and it ain't like every run was like boom 20 yards, boom 40 yards, boom 60 yards. He was steadily getting them fours and fives and them hard threes and them twos and then lose five. Like it was.
Yeah.
I went back and watched it again recently just to really appreciate how hard that had to be. And then you got to think that game, our quarterback got knocked out. Tavares got knocked out, and we had to come in with the backup. And the
True.
game was close. So it wasn't
Yeah.
like we was just blowing him out. We was able to just run the clock out. So yeah, man, I gotta go with AP, man. I
Okay.
gotta go with AP. Or,
All right. Bench or start. Ray Lewis or Brian Urlacher.
oh, man. Oh. So Whew, I'm gonna go. That's it. This is
He
actually
going
an
Ray
easy.
Ray. He going Ray Ray.
Well, you know that. Well, and I'm gonna tell you why. So I'm gonna go Ray to start, and I'm gonna tell you why. Two reasons. One, the things I've heard against players that he's played against. That's number one. It's always a sign of how great a player is when you hear how respectful and how fearful they were of a particular player. That's number one. Number
Okay.
two is what I saw with my own eyes. I seen this man dominate to the point where his offense didn't need to score more than 14 points to win a game. Think about that.
Yeah.
I didn't say 21, which is that's like average feasible. I said 14. That's
True.
two touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's that's insane. Now, granted, he's not out there, it's not basketball, so he's not out there locking up, blocking shots. But the fact that he was able to be the basically the quarterback of that type of a defense says a lot. And it was early in his career. It wasn't like it was later where he had the wherewithal to have experience of having failure. He didn't have that. He was winning out the gate. That's number
Yeah.
one. I mean, two. Number three, the fact that he was a hybrid. He was the first shorter, fast linebacker that they went to. They they eventually and went back to it with Urlacher, which is the predominant 6'4", 250. But even Urlacher is a hybrid because he came from college being a safety and transitioned into linebacker. So he still had that athleticism. That's why it's kind of hard as far as if we're going off of athleticism, but just
All right.
pure leadership, pure knowledge of the game. What I saw, what he was able to do as far as inspire, I have to start him. And then Urlacher is a short no just off of the strength of. I feel like Urlacher didn't achieve more than he should have. Like he had the great year, they got to the Super Bowl, but a lot of that was Hester. As much Hester was the MVP of that team that year.
True. True. Okay.
He was that got him in the Hall of Fame.
That's facts. That's facts. I'm gonna be honest with you. This was easy for me too. I gotta go with Ray Ray. The reason why I played the middle linebacker position is because Ray Lewis. I used to just watch how much of a dog he was. To me, I like to like hit linebackers that can hit hard, like him, Greg Lloyd. There's a couple other people. I like the Urlacher too. But I like them Greg Lloyds, them ones that's real active. They real to me bigger, kind of bigger than football. He got the just the swagger. It's kind of the thing that makes you want to watch football. The same it factor that you see from like the Michael Jordans, the Allen Iversons, the Ken Griffey Juniors, the Deion Sanders. He got that same aura, and just off of
He
aura,
got
huh? What
he
you say?
got good sportsmanship, showmanship.
Yeah, yeah. Just off of aura and ability to play that linebacker position. Let me not say middle because he played all those spots, but to play that position and like you said to be that squad was the lockdown squad, and not only that, man, they got that ring, man. So I know to me, it ain't never gonna be a linebacker better than Ray Lewis for me. So it ain't really got to be off of just the stats. It's more off of the aura. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Ray Lewis.
Or in the stats are there. That's the killer
That's there
part. The
too. Yeah,
stats are there.
yeah.
He got a chip at the beginning of his career, and he got a chip at the end of his career.
And let's be honest, he was these years. These guys led the league in tackles and sacks and stuff like that. So They was in the top 10 of the conversations throughout their whole career. So you got to get them. You got to get
He
them respects.
he was on one of the defenses that people compare to like the Steelers and the Bears.
Yeah, facts. Okay, bench or start, Lauren Hill or Erica Badu.
Man, oh man, I'm a Badu head, man. I love me some Erica Badu. So I'm gonna have to go Badu start, man, just cause I'm more into her vibe. Like
Okay,
she's more into my vibe. Lauren Hill, I love her. She's more. I would say she's more musically gifted, but as far as like her singing ability is like second to none. And the fact that she can actually flow and rap makes her even more dope. But Erica Badu's just vibe was so original and just so soulful, and it just hits you different. It just hits me differently. So I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start.
okay,
I'm gonna go with Erica Badu and Lauren Hill
okay. You
second.
gonna okay? I'm gonna start Lauren Hill, man. I got to start Lauren Hill. That's to me, she's the best female artist overall. Like you said, man, she can rap and sing, play the guitar. She could just do everything. To me, when people say who's your top female rapper, it's Lauren Hill for me. But then when you go to singer, it's Lauren Hill. I just think the body of work she got, the lyrics that she write, just being intertwined with the Fugees, man. That the Fugees changed my life, man. So it ain't got to be two song out, but like, yeah, man, it's kind of hard because like shit, man. I love Erica Badu too. It's like one of them situations. It's like, damn, I gotta pick and choose one. I don't really want to choose, but if I had to, I'm gonna go with Lauren Hill. But I don't have a real definite, real answer because they that damn great. You know what I'm saying?
I can
Okay,
dig it.
huh?
I said I can dig it.
Okay. Last bench start question. Bench start. Floyd Mayweather Jr. or Sugar Ray Leonard.
That's easy, man. That's as easy as one of the easiest ones all night, man. I'm gonna have to go Floyd Money Mayweather, man, and it's just off of the strength of he's who I was able to see as a young bull and an adult. Versus Sugar Ray Leonard, I was a young bull and I just been able to see highlights, and I know he fought great, but he got that chin tapped a few times, and unfortunately, granted, they were fought in different eras. He didn't fight as many of the majors that you would have loved him to fight at the time that you would have loved him to fight him. He went undefeated, and that says a lot. And that's just like Jordan with his rings. When in every time, any sport, you can say you went undefeated in something. It just has to have that much more stamp of approval, and it give you that much more edge over your competition. So I'm gonna have to
Okay.
go with Money Made just off of the strength of that.
Okay. I can feel that. I think I'm gonna have to double down on the Floyd Money Mayweather, and mine's is a whole different reason. The reason why I gotta get Floyd, the reason why I'm gonna start Floyd and bench Sugar Ray is because Floyd got that damn defense, brother. You be looking at the fight, you be like, damn, he getting hit, he getting hit. Then you go watch the replays, and you see every punch they bouncing off of him. He ain't even getting touched. Man, you barely ever see Floyd Mayweather even get. I don't even think he ever got his eye cut or none of that. So he left in the same way he came in. Pretty boy Floyd Mayweather, man. So, and then like let's be honest, man. The business side, man. He not only was a great boxer, but he also got that bag, man. So, like you said, I wasn't able to see Sugar Ray. I did see. I seen some highlight fights, and he fought some of the greats. But damn, ain't nobody got that defense like Floyd. So I gotta go with Floyd, man. Bench Sugar Ray. All right, we gonna move on to the TBQs, man. All right, man. TBQ question number one for you, man. What was your go-to movie from the '90s, man? The one you could watch over and over.
Above the rim.
Above the rim.
Me and yeah, Above the Rim. Me and my cousin Charles, man, we used to watch that all every night. All, like literally, especially during like basketball season when we was hooping and had practice and stuff. We was watching that every night, bro. Above the Rim. That's
Yeah.
one of the movies I still to this day is one of my favorite movies to watch.
Okay, I think one of my favorite. Okay, so I got a couple of them, but I think the one that I could have watched over and over probably would have been "Don't Be a Menace" for sure. That was probably the one I could have watched that shit over and over. That was the one for me. Yeah, man. I just used to like that movie. It was just the joint. It was the mixture of all every movie thrown in one. It just was it for me. But yeah, okay. So we're gonna go to question number dose. Man, what was your favorite wrestler of all time, and what made them stand out to you?
Oh man, my favorite wrestler of all time, man. And I believe we might have the same favorite wrestler, man. But mine was Ric Flair, man. And it was the Nature Boy, man. I don't know why. It was just. I guess it was because he was always like kind of a heel, and I always kind of liked the heels on wrestling. Like I like Hulk Hogan and all them, but I also liked it like the heels, like Jake the Snake when he turned into a heel, and
Yeah,
Shawn Michaels. He, like that. I grew up in that era of wrestling when like heels just really would just make you like they would be so cold, but you would still hate them because they were the person that you were supposed to hate, but you kind of rooted for them at the same time. And that's how it was with him, man. Like I just thought he was just super cold, and he, he had that flair. He always had the jacket. He wasn't really, super muscular, but he just was a super technician, and he had them slaps. When he would slap a nigga on the chest, it sounded like he was slapping skin off. He was just a wild boy, man, and
I
he was just very entertaining. So yeah, I'd say the Nature Boy.
that's crazy because I didn't even think about Ric Flair. Well, Gene, woo, that shit got me whooped. Hey, I got slapped in my face messing with Ric Flair, boy. Um, damn, I didn't even think about Ric Flair. Um, so for me, damn, it's hard because I got so many of them I like. Um, But I'm gonna have to go with my boy, man, Austin 316. That's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so. Fuck you mean, man? That's my guy, man. I don't know why. It just was, man. You heard that dun 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 me walk out with the head moving, boy. That was my guy, man. I ain't gonna lie. Just cause you knew you was
He
gonna
was
get your candy ass whooped, you know?
stun somebody, and it could be
Yeah,
anybody. If Vince McMahon, his wife,
yeah.
anybody, they was done. So yeah, he was wild.
But I'm gonna tell you the truth. My runners up, I had a couple runner ups because I was going back and forth between Shawn Michaels because I just like the sweet chin music. You know what I'm saying?
Sweet
And,
Chin,
and then,
best finished.
huh?
I said the Sweet Chin music was one of the best sweet finishing moves.
Yes, sir. So it was between Shawn Michaels and then I was gonna say probably Sting, but then I had to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? I definitely like Sting.
Sting, probably like Sting, the second version of him
The
when he
black
started
and
dressing pro, yeah,
yeah.
and coming from the shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. I ain't like the colorful thing. Nah.
And nah, the all warrior fake suburban. What was he wearing? Them old fruity duty clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
man. That was the worst. But I I wanted to know what's the worst hand me down you ever got, and how'd you make it work?
Oh man, I say the worst hand me down I got was a bike I got from my grandpa when I went to Iowa for the summer. So I thought he was getting me a brand new bike. What this man did was took my older aunt who had just graduated from college at the time, her bike that she had when she was probably a young girl, took the tassels off, spray painted it a different color, and got tires on it and gave that to me. And so I didn't know until I got to ride into the park. And, we're young fellas. Somebody's going to say something. He said, "Hey, man, where you get that girl bike that's painted?" I said, "What you mean?" He said, "Man, look at the seat and the way your steering wheel is, man. You got a banana seat." And everybody started laughing. And I rode and I didn't ride to the park with that bike not one more time the rest of the summer, man.
Damn.
If I went to the park, off, man, I didn't get Joan for having this girl bike, man. My grandpa was that. I tried to make it work. Like I said, I didn't go to the park with it, and I just rode around in the little neighborhood where it didn't nobody else say nothing to me about it. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was probably the worst hand me down I ever got was my aunt, one of my aunt Niecy, her her old bike.
Man, I think the worst hand me down I ever had was, man, you ain't never just like, okay, so one time I'm out, but I ain't got no kicks. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with my pops, and he one of them bougie ones. So like and he don't like your shoes. He don't want you to go. So he like just put on my shoes, and he one of them ones that I could just go buy you some. But for some reason he ain't want to. You know what I'm saying? Go purchase me none at this time. We was moving too fast. So he was like, just grab a pair out of my uh, closet. So I go by I mean, don't get me wrong, they wasn't bad as far as the look. The shoes was nice. So it was like some Jordans, but they was the Migasitos, man. Pops ain't really know. Like to him, as long as they some Jordans, they cool. You know what I'm saying? But they was like some Jumpman, some Migasito 11s or something. But they was white and blue. I remember them like yesterday. But I put them on, and they was too small. You know what I'm saying? And we goes to like the mall. Like, you know how you go to the mall, like I might get some shoes, but I gotta keep these damn ones on. I can't wear these other ones. So we go to the mall, but I don't get no shoes because it ain't nothing in there that I like. So the whole time I'm at the mall, man, all I could feel is the shoe rubbing on my pinky toe. You know what I'm saying? So the shoes was too small, but the whole time my feet was curled in the shoes, but I was trying to make them work because you know what I'm saying, didn't want to get left at the house. So the whole purpose of me going was to just go and, you know what I'm saying, hope I was going to get some shit. But I didn't get nothing, and I ended up walking around the whole mall with them shoes. He thought they fit so cool that he gave me the damn shoes. I ain't never wear them again because, man, my feet was tore the hell up. I'm talking about they was done. So yeah, them was the worst hand-me-downs I ever had. My point of saying that is don't never accept no shoes that's too small. If you wear a size 10, take a damn 10. Don't take no 9.5 or no 9.31s or whatever the hell it is, man. But yeah.
And but
But yeah, man.
that's funny.
We gonna move on to the final stage of the podcast. You already know what time it is. It's Neef Nugs, man. Neef gonna drop a gem on y'all real quick. Hey, man, I just want to know, Neef, man, what kind of friends should the youngsters, the young people, keep in a circle? And what's the best advice you would give them for choosing, the right friends?
That's a great question, man.
We just
That's
talked
one of
about
them
this.
ones, man. Yeah, man, we did, and the main thing is integrity, and what you believe in. You want to surround yourself with people who have integrity that and are moving in a way that you want to move. So if you're a very positive person, you don't want a bunch of negative friends or friends that ain't got nothing really going on for themselves. You want to keep people who are positive and want to, even if they don't have nothing going for themselves, they want to make something bad happen because no one's timing is like the same time. Everybody moves differently. That same person who might be down, but he's always positive and always thinking about doing positive. I guarantee you, if he can finally put some words behind those some action behind those words, something's gonna happen for him. That's just how the world works.
Right.
But the main thing I would say is you definitely, loyalty is a term and a word that's used too loosely.
Right.
Loyalty should only be to friends who you see are genuinely loyal to you when you're doing something that's constructive and positive. Loyalty to people who are doing negative and stupid stuff doesn't make you smart. That just makes you stupid. That's not
Facts.
loyalty. That's stupidity. So that's why I'm saying you always want to move with people who are movers and shakers is what we used to say. I used to hear all the time. Now I believe the word is motion. So you definitely want to move with people who are in line with that and who are trying to do good things in what they like. Because time is not promised to nobody. That's just something you kind of take for granted as a young boy, but it's really not promised. And the conversations that I'm saying now are the same conversations I was told when I was 19 and 20. I'm not doing saying nothing that wasn't repeated to me that maybe hopefully somebody else takes more full advantage. I pray that y'all do. Is that you definitely want to surround yourself with people who, like I said, are positive, who have integrity, and who are definitely loyal to you in the space of trying to make sure that you want to better yourself and they want to better themselves. And even if it works together as a team or as separate, doesn't matter. You're cheering for each other because at the end of the day, you all win. So you always
Yeah.
want people in your circle that are like that, and you want to keep your circle kind of small. You don't need to have a huge amount of friends. You can have a bunch of associates, but I like to think that you would like to keep your circle to less than 5 to 10 people. If you have more than 5 to 10 people who you consider real life people you can count on, you're probably lying because that's just too many.
Nah, that's facts. Okay. Well, like my boy Neef said, man, first and foremost, if you're trying to get you a circle of friends, make sure you choose those that have integrity, for sure, loyal to you, and it sounds like the other stuff is like accountability too. You know what I'm saying? So that take accountability, regardless of how, make you take accountability, and also take accountability regardless of how you feel. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Shout out to Niche Nugs, man. Hey, it's the Benchmark Podcast. You already know what time it is. I'm Broadway Beats. I got Neef with me, aka Mr. Perp. He gonna
Sir,
keep you right. Hey man, till next Wednesday, man. 7 p.m. Central Time. You can catch us in here, or 7:30, whichever one happened first, man. We here. We appreciate y'all for tapping in. Hit the like button, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You got something for him, Neef, before we get up out of here?
let's stay safe and continue to stay locked in and focused.
All right, we out of here.